Hey there, comic book friends and fiends. It's Rob here in front of the Great Wall of Comics. It's Monday. More parcels. It's time for some mail call. All right, so we got some boxes. Bottom one obviously looks like it's been through the ringer, but we will do what we do. We'll put this one off to the side. Do that one last because that's our slab. All these books that we got are going to be for the giveaway bin. I'm pretty much sure. So you essentially getting a preview into what kind of stuff comes down in the giveaway bin. What giveaway bin? Well, I'm glad you asked. On Saturdays, I generally host a show called Only Slabs. It takes place at 11:30 a.m. Pacific, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. We have a member of the community come on, bring some slabbed comic books with them, and share what it is that they got, and we learn a bit about the individual based on the comics that they collect. Now, along the way, we dip into a short box full of comics, and we give away anywhere. Well, each person gets at least 6 to 7 comics, and then we go from there. So you'll get to see the kind of stuff we like to give away. This first batch, this is something that this is from Fisk Comics. Looks like one other thing is that threw in a card here. This is He's got a $10 tag on it. I don't know what the. This is a God. What year is this? 1990. 1990 Marvel Amazing Spider-Man 129 card. No idea whether this actually has any value or not, but it threw that in. And a little mini comic, Superheroes. I was going to say, Superhero Secret of the Sinister Lighthouse. And it is a little multi-page, little mini comic. Kind of cool. Alright, so that's the bonus stuff. And this was. Uh, he has a collection that he acquired that has been apparently in a warehouse for 40 years. And so now he's got a bunch of from I think it was like another comic book shop's stuff, and so now he's got some new old stock, or I don't know if it's really new old stock, but he's got some stock that's been sitting untouched for quite some time. And I'll be right back because this stuff is taped up with scotch tape. All right, so I got these out here, and these are all the same book. There's 3 of them here. There's 3 copies of Red Sonja, #1. Oops, God. Still missed a piece of tape. These were, like he said, sitting in a box for 40 years. Looking at them, well, let's throw that up there so we see what we're talking about. You can see, like this one, I can see there's some damage up here at the top. Each one of these has a little something. This one, this top corner is a little bit, but generally. Yeah, it looks like 2 of them have blunted top right corners. But overall, I mean, they look really good condition. I don't see any spine ticks on the books whatsoever. So there we go. The first issue, Red Sonja. I might pick one of these, find the best one, and potentially keep it for myself. And then the other 2, for sure, will be going in the giveaway bin. All right. Next up here, this one from Instagram seller that I deal with frequently. All right, I'll be right back with this. All right, so inside our big box, we got 2 smaller boxes, and we'll go through each one of these. I like this; it's much better. In the past, he used to bubble wrap the bejesus out of them. As I say that, there's more bubble wrap. Okay, books extricated. Let's go through these, take a look, see what we got for the giveaway bin. All right. So first up, we got Captain America 332, classic Mike Zeck. Steve Rogers resigns as Captain America again. Let's see, Tales of Teen Titans 55. Just a Deathstroke cover. Tale of Teen Titans 57. First appearance of Jinx. Yeah, these Batman covers. This is a nice one with that classic suit for Bat or Catwoman. I want to say Batwoman, Catwoman. This is my favorite of the suits. I love this much more practical um, Cat Burglar suit. Punisher Warzone #1. This die cut cover. Spider-Man 24. First doppelganger. Super Pro. First issue in the ongoing series. Not his first appearance, but Punisher 2099, issue #1. The last Stan Lee original created character, written Ravage 2099. That newsstand variant, no less. Think about that, a newsstand variant for 1990. This is what, 92, 93? No, this would be 93 for Ravage. And this is a pretty damn good. That Teixeira Sabretooth, that die cut cover. This is a great little mini series. Batman 77, the second print. This is the death of Alfred, which has stuck around much longer than I had thought it would. 52, week 12. It's the first appearance of the second Isis, and who is also the wife of Black Adam. This is 52, week 7. This is the first appearance of Kate Kane, who becomes Batwoman. Or the current version of Batwoman. The Incredible Hulk 156. First appearance of Krylar. You look like Hulk, but I am Hulk. No, we are both the Hulk. But at last I've got Bruce Banner's brains, and one of us has to die. It won't be me. Of course, they always can. Nobody can live together. They have to fight to the death, naturally. It's Captain America 208, the first Armin Zola. First Serpent Society, Captain America 310. It's got like 5 or 6 different first appearances inside of it. And then, Special Marvel Edition #16, the second appearance of Shang-Chi and first appearance of Midnight. Strange Tales 138, the first Eternity. And this one is, this was produced, interesting. So this is a book, I just saw there's a note on the back, and I'm looking at it, sure enough, there's no top staple. It was produced that way, so this is a production error. Doesn't hurt the book because it wasn't produced without the staple. It was a one staple book essentially, just not in the normal one staple spot. All right, let's see here. We got the first Red She-Hulk cameo. New Mutants 25, first cameo of Legion. New Mutant 16, first appearance of Warpath. And the last book. Wow, this is nice. Why am I going to give this away? Because I'm a nice guy. Invaders issue 1. There you are. That's some crazy stuff for the giveaway bin. Now it's time for the slab. Now, this slab, not anything special from a monetary standpoint. Very inexpensive, super affordable slab. Oh my goodness. And the box within a box routine. All right, the box within a box that was then the slab was super bubble wrapped and packed with packing peanuts. We hate packing peanuts. But as I was saying, this is not an expensive slab. Matter of fact, this slab was like less than $40. You can't get it graded almost by the time you get, if you buy the book raw and send it off to get graded and pay for the shipping there and back and the submission fee, it's just not worth it. But this is just a book that for some reason it jumped in my mind. I remembered it in my very, very early days of collecting. This was one of the very I started collecting comics back in 1992, and this book came out at the end of '92. And it was at the time I was reading like Spider-Man 2099 and Fantastic Four. And that was pretty much it because there was a limited selection on the single spinner rack at the bookstore at the military school I was going to. But this book, I just remember when it came out, I remember thinking, my God, this is a crazy cover. And this was a big event in my mind at the time. And that was Johnny Storm went supernova and blew up Empire State University. And this was the book. It's a white, all white embossed cover. Now there is a second printing of this where it's all red, but the whole thing was that he went supernova so white, and and this is just, it's crazy. An embossed all white cover, and if you can imagine trying to get a 9.8 on this book, I mean, it's the slightest bit of dirt is going to show up like there's no tomorrow on it. So proper job there. So 9.8 white pages with a white cover, all white cover there. Fantastic Four 371. I just decided I wanted it. I wanted to have it back in my collection. So there you go. Again, not a crazy. It didn't even say, it just said it says the Return of Lila embossed white cover. Nothing even about the fact that Johnny Storm destroys Empire State University. Becomes a hunted man. All these other things. Well, that's it. This is a perfect example of what I say, guys. Collect what you want. Don't listen to anybody, including me. I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.